Okay, this is the Nerds No Brains podcast, episode 1. I am joined by Ozo
What up?
and Vat,
Hello.
and I am Jolo. Now let's skip back to the start.
I think I'm honestly the most diverse player in this call. I've played like every single role for hundreds of games. And this time I usually play 4, I main 4. I have zero clue what to do on 4, just because the game feels so passive the first 15 minutes where I usually do the best, right? So all my heroes that I'm good at, I have no idea how to play because there's nothing on the map to fucking play for. Other than the mid tower that my mid laner doesn't want to take because he's farming, right?
Yep, exactly.
So whenever I pick mid, I now pick more for the game than for the lane. Because every lane feels the same unless my mid is like super counter to me. So unless I'm playing Invoker against TA, it actually doesn't fucking matter what the enemy mid hero is for in terms of lane, right? Because you have the runes that fucking spawn every fucking minute, and you get 200 HP, 100 mana for free always. And you get a bottle anyway, you rush it, you get a minute 2 to 3 max. There's just so much regen, and
Yeah, and then no one can actually
there's zero
kill.
incentive to kill the there's zero incentive to kill the enemy mid because he respawns in 11 seconds. He comes back with full resources. You get 150 gold for it, and you expended like 500 HP and minimal 400 mana, right?
And on top of that, no TPs.
Yeah, exactly.
That's, yeah, insane.
He dies and he gets a 100 gold TP for free.
I mean, just a wild thought here. A hot take, maybe. Could it be because of shards?
No.
Maybe.
Because I think, because like you
You're
have that
looking for the
20-minute
timings.
mark. Yeah,
What?
it's all about the item
Aghanim shards.
timings.
That's
yeah,
true,
Aghanim
yeah.
shards.
But that's later.
Yeah, but it's still quite early. It's early to mid game.
Well,
And like
what do they do?
like, well, for example, okay, we will get to that later, but like with the mini patch, but like for example with Axe, if you had level 20 and you were able to get like a quick Manta, what's it called, Vanguard, you could literally solo kill anyone on the map at level 20. Any hero.
Kind of, but not.
But
for the first 20 minutes, you can't.
I'm asking, like, if maybe that's because like items are worth so much on all 3 cores at the moment, and all they want to do is actually just farm to get the items to actually have their win condition and win the game.
I disagree.
Maybe. And also, like we said, maybe because of the TP cost that they are 100 gold. Is it actually really worth it TP to mid to save your mid if they respawn back again in 15 seconds with full HP?
Yeah, exactly. It isn't. And even trying to get a kill isn't worth it. That's the issue. It's not that items, whatnot. It's just not worth doing stuff.
Because like you said, like the mid lane rather farm, so you actually put your position 4 mid just to soak up XP, so they're able to fight at level like minute 15. When TA comes out of jungle level 18 with Blink, Deso, BKB, Ags.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous. Like most of the lanes, like if you're staying in lane and only hitting lane creeps, you're actually losing the game and you're losing on gold because the enemy fucking mid player is stacking jungle and just killing it off respawn. It's actually insane that like the guy can out farm you in jungle and you're pushing his tower and it doesn't matter to him.
Yep.
Because he just TPs the +4, but doesn't have anything in the game, and he comes, he gets XP, he presses W on the wave, and the wave is dead. And then you're in a fucking bad position because you're far into his tier 1, and it's gonna take you like 15 seconds to reach the jungle camp, which is gonna be in no timing to stack, so you lose 300 gold.
Or
but
maybe
it feels
you
very
decided.
Yeah, it feels very like side. Like if you're on the Dire or Radiant, it feels like if you have a quick mid jungler on the Dire side, it feels like they have such a better game because the Dire triangle is so much better than the Radiant.
Yeah, Dire joint, yeah.
As a jungler, as a mid laner, it's so easy to stack and just dip in between like lane creeps and just stack and kill. It's so easy.
Yeah, and I talked to this about with Yola, I think like a few weeks ago. It amazes me that somehow this patch is more farm heavy than last patch. Even though they nerfed all the jungle camps and they nerfed all the stack timings and the position of the camps. It's
Yeah,
actually
but it's
insane to me.
it's not about jungle. I think jungle is always like it's there. It's about everything around it, right? The TPs,
Yeah,
being able to go back to lane because no one can TP.
But also, like, when they remove the not shrines, the outposts, like the outpost doesn't have the same objective as they used to. Like if you took it before, what was it, like minute 10, minute 20, minute 30, you were guaranteed like X amount of XP. Now
I
it's
don't think it did that much.
no, but like it was a play that you could do. Okay, we need
Yeah,
to go and take that because we need XP to help our supports, for example.
yeah.
Now it's over time. It's not the same incentive to go and take an objective.
Yeah. Also,
You
at the
don't have the
time,
same playground as you used to before. And I think as if you look at the offlane is quite boring at the moment. Well, the patch was now okay. You get a Vanguard, you're unkillable. You just sit in lane and you do nothing.
there's another thing. Vanguard is so cheap, it enforces even more passiveness. It's
yeah, exactly.
so dumb.
Because people, instead of the offlaner having blink at minute 14 to 16, he has a blink at minute 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone else is chilling in jungle, sucking creeps.
So much fun.
Yeah. Super fun. Go play League of Lesbians.
No. That's a bad steal.
Alright.
That
Next
I mean,
topic.
oh well, we skipped. PPD coach.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I want to hear your take on this, Matt, because I was ranting about this for way too long.
you were ranting about this because you see PPD as like an idle player, and you were like,
Idle?
yeah, you said like you were disappointed in him.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was like,
disappointed in that guy. Yeah.
But he didn't do anything wrong. They played by the rules. The rules stated that they could bring a coach. And
Yeah.
the people that read the email, like, okay, they fucked up. Everyone fucked up. Alliance didn't say anything. That's fucking scummy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I won't be bad at them. I would abuse the advantage I have as well. Like, it's a fucking
But I think
$1,000 tourney and like invitation to TI and
No.
points.
Yeah.
wait, I'm just on the bathroom. Maybe I shouldn't speak on this while I'm on the bathroom. Whatever, it could be a thing. But like, I think YOLO's take, and I understand it because maybe I'm guessing here, reaching out in the dark. PPD has always been on the hot end with like Twitter and getting flack for statements and whatever, and hot takes and shit like that. And PPD being one of the people that did something shady, inserted commas, like that no one else has picked up, and he got out, and PPD not saying anything and being new to the coach role. It's weird that it's PPD who's doing it because he's always been kind of following the book and like.
I think that's exactly why. I think like over the years you've been fucked so many times, but by miscrims, by misrule regulations and other bullshit that like he's like, okay, fuck you guys. I don't have a team. I'm fucking coaching for some random EU team now because you guys fucked me in the ass and I can't play NA Dota anymore. So I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna abuse the rules and I'm gonna win these games.
Okay, wait.
This is karma, bitches. Basically, what he said.
I don't think they abuse the rules.
I want to hear Vad's full take on this.
Okay, go.
I had my full take. I think
Okay, so
they did nothing
you-
wrong. I think it's like morally wrong, sure, but they had an advantage. They took care of it, and I don't have anything against it.
Okay,
I think so too.
so I think
Sure, I see PPD less in my eyes a little bit now, but
I think
I still think like
what you're saying in terms of they can do it. Sure, it's legal, right? But that doesn't make it okay. Like so much shit is legal. People not stealing, but like doing weird lawyer stuff to evade taxes and whatnot just because they have millions and they can do it and pay the lawyers to save even more money. It's legal. It's scummy as fuck though.
Of course, yeah.
And I'm extra disappointed in PPD because I would have thought if another team was doing this and PPD heard of it, that he would be the very first guy on Twitter like saying, "Yo guys, this doesn't seem correct to me. Can we like why are you just using it and why didn't you say something? And how can you even think that it makes sense? Like it's okay." And the reason I think it's really morally wrong, because I want to actually say why it's wrong, is that it doesn't make sense in a competitive kind of aspect. So say you're putting yourselves in the shoes of the tournament organizers. or of any pro Dota player. No one would ever say, "Oh, that makes sense to me. You can have a coach in a live game." It doesn't seem right. And especially
agree with that.
for all of these pros, 5 pros plus the coach plus loader. I hate that guy, but whatever. Who have been pros for years now, and then suddenly just being like, "Oh, yeah, let's do this. It's in the email. Fine." Like all of them are pros. Even if they said, "Okay, let's do this. It's in the email." Them being pros for years and years, I would expect them to say, "Yo, guys, this is really weird. I mean, we're doing it, but guys, watch out. Like, we can do this now. Is that okay or what?" And not just privately check with the tournament organizers. It's
Yeah,
It was a group email
I mean,
though. It's
yeah,
not private.
but I get where you're coming from. But the thing is, I think you need to look at the aspect as an org, as a like alliance as the org. I don't think PPD should solemnly be, you know.
there's no alliance the org. There's alliance loader. They're not a professional org. A professional org wouldn't have anything to do with any of this shit.
I think they do, because
Like they would be a professional org would be much more distances.
Yeah, but
than that.
I don't think Alliance or PPD is at fault here, to be honest. I think it's actually because it came up that was it Dream League or was it ESL? I can't remember.
was Dream
Whatever. Dream
How-
League sets the rules themselves without actually checking with Valve.
Okay,
There was
but
no
how do you
Valve
find
rules
at
whatsoever.
fault? At fault in terms of legally breaking rules? No, of course not.
Alliance not
But at fault
all.
in terms
I
of being
think,
scummy as fuck?
yeah, but I don't think it's scum as fuck from Alliance or PPD's side. I think it's scum as fuck from fucking Dream League for making these
Mhm.
rules and not making an official statement. Okay, this is allowed. Because it's like if you go talk about the fucking Rona restrictions and whatever now, like here in Sweden, everything is up into interpretation. It's advised to not do this. That does not mean that you're not allowed to do it. I think it's the same thing here. They read about it. Okay, we see it like this. Can we do this? Send an email, whatever, to everyone. I don't know how the even conversation went, but like, yeah, you can do it. Okay, fine, we're gonna do it. Obviously, if we see
It's
an
like-
advantage, we're gonna take it.
Oh, you
At
can
the end
tell.
of the day, it's a fucking competition. If you
Yeah,
come out
but
of
it's-
ahead, sure.
Yeah, that makes it even extra scummier that it's a competition with other people who are also trying their hardest. That's just even worse. Like it's the same as, oh, you can sell Bitcoin at a completely wrong price to your grandma. Great,
Yeah.
you got the money out of it. You're winning. It's legal. Great, but fuck you.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. It's a moral code on how you look at it.
Especially as
And-
pro players, like the scene isn't huge, right? It's getting slightly bigger and people are getting old, but it's not huge.
Yeah. No. It's a small community which you have to take care of, for sure. But I mean, if you look at, for example, I mean, Dota has made apparel a lot with CS:GO because it's a Valve company, and if you look at CS:GO, they have their coaches allowed to sit in during the live games.
That's
So
a
I would
completely
not-
different game.
Yeah, for sure. But I would not be surprised if Valve says, okay, yeah, live coaches are allowed to be within the game.
I would be surprised, and I would find it really
if the
bad.
community, I would not be super surprised if the community said, no, we do not want this in the pro scene.
That will never happen to Dota 2 because
Yeah.
Valve has been over the years constantly saying this will never be a thing, even though they've been asked a million times. And at TI, and Notail had like a few tweets where he said like he talked to Valve and they said that it will never be a thing.
Hold on. I have a specific tweet for this. Pull up. In 2017, September, that's when coaches were allowed during drafting phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was controversial as
time.
well.
I don't think that's as terrible because technically for drafting phase you can write books, right, and just bring them.
Exactly.
But same thing that the Aoi video was talking about with all the, like, if you've done the basic thinking beforehand and then now you can think about even more complicated stuff in the game, which Dota has way more of than any other game. Stuff to think about, right? Strats, micro things, and bigger strats. A coach is just insanely unbalanced. Also, smaller teams, of course, can't have coaches.
Yeah, no. Like, I agree with the fact that it's fucking shady. Like having a coach in the live game spectating, it's like a sixth player. It's another pair of eyes for sure. It's an unfair advantage. But I think, like, I'm not gonna say that I'm a filthy hustler and will take every advantage I see. But like in this aspect, if I was allowed and I got a thumbs up from the organizers saying you're allowed to do this, it's okay. Sure, I'll do it. It's not my fault that the organizers are not going public with it, that it comes to other end and saying, oh yeah, PPD was in the game coaching. I don't think it's Alliance responsibility to say that. I think it's the organizer responsibility to actually make an announcement saying this is allowed or paint it up on whatever poster they have. For sure. Absolutely, I think it's the organizer's fault. And I think not fault or responsibility to paint it up. But I agree, it's an unfair advantage, and I don't think it's healthy for the game. But I think, PPD being put in that position, actually receiving the flack instead of giving the flack.
It's normal for him, though.
Yeah, it's normal for him, but I don't think he should be at fault or taking, shade for it, because what they did was legal in that aspect. But sure, the action that they did out to the community, so to speak, was not probably correct. But I don't think it's the Lions' responsibility or PPD's responsibility to defend it. It's Dream League's responsibility.
Okay, we're just going in circles now, but I still think, like, you can say, or I personally, and probably a lot of people, find it somewhat scummy.
Yeah, no, I think having a coach in a live game is wrong, but I don't think what they did is necessarily wrong because they were justified to do it.
Well, I think
the thing I hated most about this shit is that the Alliance is somehow the only thing getting flagged for this.
Even though one other team did it.
No, it was like 3 other. It was Viking and 2 other from Div 2.
Viking did it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Viking did it. And they didn't say anything either.
Oh, obviously, if Alliance is getting so much shit, are you willing to put up in flag your hand and saying, yeah, I also did it?
I think LeBron also said they did it too.
Yeah, but who the fuck cares about tier 2? Sorry, but...
Yeah, I thought it was just like tier 2 teams, and then Viking heard about it later or something like that.
Viking is tier 2, no. Was tier 2.
Ah, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Well, see,
I
makes a
agree
big
with
difference
you.
in the DPC.
I agree with you that it's weird to have a 6th player, which is not of it. Like his job, like the coach job, is just to observe and ping and say, okay, there's smoke. Like say extra pair of eyes. It's unfair if not both sides have it. I agree completely. But I stand by in saying that I think it's the organizer's fault or responsibility to be clear on what the rules are. If one team is able to read through and look at it saying, are we allowed to have a coach? I think it's the organizer's job or responsibility to clarify that for the rest of the teams to make it fair for everyone.
Yeah, I could get behind that. I think it's probably their fault. Yeah. In terms of whose fault it is,
I agree that it's shady that Alliance got away with it and no one knew about it beforehand.
Well, shady, sure. I would say it's scummy, and also not just calling it out like
whatever.
It's not shady because they uploaded it publicly on their YouTube channel of the coach talking 4 minutes long in the fucking video.
Yeah. So not shady. It's scummy.
Wait, after or before?
Like during,
obviously
in the middle of the matches, and nobody.
Yeah, okay, that's fucking shady as fuck.
It's not. It was in the public video. What do you mean?
Yeah, during the fucking game where they had a fucking coach.
No,
that should be done before.
Yeah, but it's not shady. It's not like they're trying to hide it.
It's not shady. Okay,
they weren't hating
or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, English.
Okay, last thing on this.
Nobody called them out. The video was out for a few days before anyone realized.
Yeah. Last thing on this. OG, or rather No-Tail, then got a bunch of flack for calling these people cheaters, which obviously I agree with. They are not cheaters. But what do you think about that?
I think he deserves a flag. He was backtracking like 2 days after.
Well, fuck him, but what do you think about it?
I don't think
you should read his email.
Yeah, you can't label them as a cheater. I mean, like I said before, if anyone receives the flack or whatever is miscommunication from the organizers, I don't think Alliance should get hate for actually checking with the organizer if this is allowed or not.
I didn't ask about Alliance. I mean about No-Tail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because he then received a lot of flack.
Yeah, I think he absolutely should receive it.
You don't?
No, I think he should have received it. Like,
actually
he,
should
like
have, not
he should
apologize.
have. Like, for sure.
If I was in his shoes, I probably would have done the same. I don't know what he did after the actual tweet, whether he apologized or not. He should
No.
have apologized, but I
I
would
think
have.
a short tweet in like lower cap letters. I'm sorry, I did not take it. I did not see the full situation. Would have been enough, but he didn't do that. So he just
But
still thinks it's wrong and that he's right. And
He's a
fine.
two-time champion. He thinks he's untouchable, so whatever.
No, but morally, I also think it's wrong, right? So I would have maybe apologized for calling them cheaters because technically it was illegal, but
Like, morally, no. Politically, yes.
What?
If you want to call it politically or diplomatically, not to burn bridges or, be a hated person. Like,
Yeah.
morally, I understand where he's coming from, but,
I think he's just mad after Valve said like multiple times to him, and he asked them if having a coach is ever gonna be a thing during the game, and they said no. And after that, he gets backstabbed, like quote unquote backstabbed by Valve.
True.
When they allow this rule.
True,
well,
but,
it actually
that's
wasn't
the
Valve,
shady
right? But-
shit. I mean, okay, I don't care that I'm using shady. Like, the shady shit is that Dream League fucking went over Valve's head thinking they are something. I know that it's Swedish and I love Sweden, but like Valve should have made an announcement about this or talked about this or actually clarified it.
I think there might just be a disconnect between the organizers and Valve. It might not necessarily be that Valve
thought about it or knew about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it was really simple. It was some CS:GO random dev from Dream League, right? And he got his email. He's just this intern. He's never played Dota or LoL or anything in his life. He only plays like fucking Roblox, fucking FPS or whatever. He like, yeah, it's fine. You can have coach. It's fine, bro. It's fine.
That's what I see on my CS:GO.
You get fired, and yeah, Dream League should apologize, and that's it. And they apologize, and that's fine. No, they should apologize too, but whatever.
Yeah, I think so too. Cool.
I just think it's really fucking stupid that Alliance got this hate for fucking no reason. It was Kami,
I
yes.
think there's plenty of reasons.
Calling them cheaters is not the thing.
Yeah, but calling them cheaters is not the hate they're getting.
I'm just gonna make a drink real quick.
Yeah,
I'm listening though.
What gaming fuel?
It's I get focused.
You and your
energy, reflex, stamina. I get minerals, vitamins, and I get low calorie, and it's 60 servings, man.
What do you want to talk about, Yola? You want to talk about Navi?
In my offlane, dude. Yeah. Let's talk about Navi.
Okay, so the roster right now. You see the roster?
Yeah.
Let me pull it up.
Navi. The roster is VTune, no one, Ramses, Roger, Suneko. On paper, I think this is the best CIS roster ever.
Yes, I fucking love this. Only thing which I'm worried about is Ramses 3. Because I was not convinced about him in EG, but maybe that was just the wrong org for him. I haven't followed him since then, to be honest. But the rest, fuck yes.
It's 3 out of 5 of the VP team.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say next.
That's what I really fucking like.
Yeah, it's amazing that like the original best CIS team ever. I would still call them the best CIS team ever.
Yeah.
Is now 3 out of 5 of them are at.
Wait! That was a fucking hot take.
What is?
You would say that old VP is better than old Navi?
Absolutely.
Yes, to 200%. Like no question.
Not because Navi was really fucking good back then, but they had zero competition. Let's be fucking real.
Yeah.
VP had they played the game like almost the highest competition level ever. And like TI, they had the same squad for 3 years, bro. That's insane.
Yeah. But okay,
4
let's
times
check
or
TI
5 times
results.
major winners, 16 Mercedes-Benz.
Okay, fair enough.
Insane.
If you look at the other accomplishments around, and maybe they didn't have the same amount of competition back then as Navi did, fine.
I think the Navi squad is still legendary because they just did some meme shit, and like there's some memes still to this day that are fucking going on.
Light of heaven, dude.
No, but Navi is nowhere near as good as VP was. Also, do you remember
Dota TI1 was garbage compared to what it is right now.
Exactly, even more reason. So, do you remember VP, that one summit where they basically picked different heroes every single game and
Yeah, they
queued
play
up?
and
Apex in the middle
Solo
of
wasn't
the
even
game.
drafted.
That
Yeah, it was
shit
like,
was
yeah,
so
okay,
good.
Rams is gonna try drafting.
Dude,
Oh
no
man.
one and Roger were playing Apex in the middle of the draft on screen, on fucking stream. It's like semifinals against EG or whatever. Just fucking memeing, bro. They're just picking Medusa, random shit.
I really, really, really like this lineup, but they have to go through open qualifiers, right?
I think the math is if they come first at the major, they qualify for TI. But
Mhm.
I think Navi has enough points to the point where they can maybe even get third. I think qualify for TI or something like that. I know the tweet from Soneko was that he was playing on Monaco Gambit. And
Yeah.
basically, last minute, they decided that, or he decided that the team is done, that he no longer believes in it, and he's not gonna captain. So the last few series, yeah, it's in his Twitter, and the last few series that they played officially, he said that no one was drafting because nobody was listening to Snake anymore, and that the team just kind of was falling apart. So no one was trying to like patch it up.
Okay.
It didn't
Wait.
work.
Now Navi
Are
can
you-
make it if they go first, if they get 500 points. But that means that like Team Liquid, Nigma,
Even if they
possibly
don't make it, of course,
Fnatic.
they play CIS qualifiers. So in
Yeah,
CIS, I don't think
they-
the squad has any competition in CIS.
no.
Let's be fucking honest, because VP, the most dominant CIS
But
squad right now,
they are guaranteed an invite.
who is Navi
What?
or VP?
No, VP.
I know VP. Yeah,
Yeah,
VP
VP.
has
Yeah,
been super consistent like the past.
Who's on
3
VP right
seasons.
now?
Yeah, who the
Nightfall,
fuck
VP has the
GPK,
all young roster right now. I
DM,
don't know the
Save,
names.
Kingslayer.
Yeah.
I only know GPK out of those.
They're really good. They're really good because they
Oh,
play like they have their own style and they play really fast,
nice, I like it.
and they're really dominant.
No, but like I love this lineup.
Navi has free fucking TI qualifiers. It's like TI
Yeah.
6 secret free.
But it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
OG. Like, okay, sure.
I don't
We
think OG
didn't
has a
really
free
know.
qualifier. They play
No,
against
but
Viking
we
and some other shit.
yeah, but we didn't know who fucking Thompson was. Sure, whatever. But like, it was quite free. Come on.
Sure, but we're not talking. Sort of.
It wasn't free.
This like
It was
I'm
quite
kind of
free.
disappointed. Like CIS is such a fucking shit show when it comes to rosters, bro. Everyone in the scene there has played
They've
with
been
everyone,
every single team. Yeah.
and that's exactly why I love this new VP. I know I'm talking about VP and not Navi right now, but this new VP is so good because they're all new players. They're all like, I think their oldest player is 25, and it's their
Yeah.
captain or something.
Yeah.
That's amazing, and I hope that team like stays together for a long time. But
I
for
haven't
this,
watched him play at all.
this Navi squad is like top 10 in the world right now on paper.
On paper.
Yeah.
And it just depends. Yeah, I think the Rams is the biggest question mark. What he's gonna fucking play, and
Yeah.
I mean, just no one mid is just so nice. It's such a stable mid. Like it's like having a Sumail on your team. You know that mid is gonna go well.
Yeah, no one in Sumail were like head to head. When they were on VP, when no one was on VP.
And like just Roger 4, you know that shit's gonna happen. It's
the only problem with this team is like the tilt factor. It always was, but the old VP fucking proved us wrong every time when they fucking stomped everyone.
But it was
but
with
who's gonna
Solo,
captain
man.
it? Is
It's
Soneko gonna
It's an
captain?
echo,
Yeah. I mean, Rams is probably gonna draft, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, they can only draft, so
Only thing I see, I mean, VTune is cool, but I can see that the
really
draft becomes a bit but I can see that the drafts become a little bit greedy.
yeah. That's because Rams is offlane, I think.
Yes,
I think the offlane is the biggest question mark ever. Because the fucking Ramses and Roger, like when Ramses gets tilted when his pause 4 Rubik misses the pull, he's gonna be fucking mad and the game will be over, I think. But other than that, if they can somehow get past that, I think they're really, really solid.
So when did they change this? This was like this week, right?
I think it was like 4 days ago or something.
May 25th, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
25th. Yeah, okay. Today's 27th May. And who got fucked? So
Monaco Gambit. Yeah.
no, they got fucked because players left. But who got kicked from Navi?
So it
These
was
three: General, Pasha, and Youngji.
No, it was.
No. That's why. something different.
2021.
I don't know what their 5-player was. I know it was Iceberg was mid. Iceberg was mid.
Immersion and Crystallize, right?
No,
When did
no,
they join? 922. Here we go. Iceberg. Always want to fly.
Yeah, I always want to fly in
And-
Iceberg.
Yeah. Immersion.
I mean, but
yeah,
the
you're
thing
right.
is, it's so sad. Iceberg was actually solid in Navi.
I fucking hate
liked
Iceberg.
Nah, I liked him.
I think that guy is a clown, bro. He only plays 3 heroes and he fucking tilts all the time.
Yeah, that's what's the
And
beauty
he's
of it,
super.
man.
He only plays tiny and he loses lane as tiny. What the fuck are we talking about, bro?
Yeah, but
Like, he
it
has
was,
to-
I can't
he has to,
remember
like-
when he just pounded.
Yeah.
Oh,
He has
Star
like
Ladder.
1 out of 3
Yeah.
games, 1 out of 5 games, he just fucking owns. Like, he solo wins the game somehow. But I don't think that guy is anywhere close to where no one is.
Was it
Like,
ESL 1
True,
it was
Germany?
anything in the game.
Yeah, it was ESL 1 Germany when he just pounded when they came second.
I mean,
also
that
something,
was
I
like
think
his.
CIS players don't like him because he's like he's
Really?
toxic or something. Yeah, they don't like him on teams.
Oh.
Yeah, but he looks like
He's
a
not
boss.
popular.
Isn't he like a giant person as well?
He used to be a boxer, I think.
Yeah, I think he's like 190 or
yeah.
something.
No, I'm actually excited for this team. I think they
Yeah,
can
this team
do a
is
lot of
really
shit.
solid. I'm just really sad that over these past years, Navi has been so shit. Whatever squad they make, whatever fucking players they
I
get, they always
mean-
look so
I think
bad.
it's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
but if you look at it, the only orgs that have actually prevailed, and this might be the fucking fanboy coming out, is actually EG.
Fuck EG, dude.
That's bullshit.
No, but seriously, name another org which have actually been stable.
Liquid.
Yeah, Nigma.
Nigma is a fucking new team. Fuck off.
No,
No,
Liquid.
they're not.
Liquid in both iterations. This one,
Okay,
the
sure.
new,
Okay,
and the old one.
Liquid, EG.
Liquid,
name another
Liquid
one.
even in every esport. Liquid
Yeah,
is just
in every
insane,
esport. Sure. But if you talk about Dota,
including Dota.
yeah, but I'm only talking Dota. So you have EG Liquid,
What do you want? The most what squad?
like stable rosters or stable results
Secret.
BP was
throughout the
stable.
years.
Yeah, Secret, exactly.
Secret is number one
Okay,
always.
Secret, yeah,
I have
Secret.
not seen Secret.
VP, okay. VP's been pretty okay, sure.
I mean,
mean,
Secret is number one, actually.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at, it's very hard to find what's the fucking word? Continuity? Like
Ability, like constant
just-
results.
Yeah, constant results, like a stable, a balanced, whatever. It's quite hard to have talent or building rosters that are meant to stick because people are getting old. You have to find new talent. You have
Thing
new
is-
personnel to work with. It's very, very difficult to work with. And like Navi had their fucking golden age where they were the fucking best. But the thing is, they built a fucking roster with Dendy and Puppy. And when Puppy fucking left, they missed a fucking mountain or rock in their roster. They had a period where they looked pretty okay, but Dendy is a fucking washed up
Let Val
legend.
I actually agree with you now that EG is really stable. But I don't agree that they have the most stable roster. I think that's complete bullshit because they changed like
sure.
20 players in the past 3 years.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
So they haven't been good for a while. Like they're
but
good
they've always
now
been
with,
a contender. They've been a contender, but you have
but
never known.
It's fucking NA, dude.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, I think CIS is like twice as competitive as NA.
Yeah, way more.
But going back
sure.
to your argument, like every CIS player has been in the same fucking team. How hard is it to find a fucking golden combination? Sure, you find with a VP. Is this the right iteration or not?
No,
like,
CIS is like what Solo said when he assembled the VP that was really good, right? They're all really good, but they all tilt the fuck out of everything and are just kids, right? So if you get some guy to hold them together, which is what Solo did, and then we had VP for how long was it? Like 2-3 years, maybe?
Yeah,
it was
Was
the
it
longest. Yeah, longest roster ever. I think it was 3.5 years. It was like 900 something days. So I guess under 3 years, but
it was so good, right? And that's the only thing with the new Navi. I think some of them might have slightly learned how to not tilt anymore, but then again, like what was it? They had this really short team with like Sumail on it and Ramses and no one or some bullshit like that, and it fell apart in 2 seconds. We'll see how much they've learned.
I think they've all like humbled a little bit.
I hope so. But then
at least a
again,
little bit, and I think they can maybe make this work.
Yeah, but now when we talk about it with a hot CIS player, is Soneko the right guy?
I think
Is
Soneko
Evoke-
is by far the best 5 player, and maybe
Wait,
even
wait,
Europe.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
so
okay,
good.
sure. Best 5 player, but
wait, pull up
is he
this
able to
pull up this
maybe
shit.
talk with 4
I have
hot-headed
it open.
players?
So Neko's comment on coming back is just, I'm back.
This is Soneko's 6th time, I think, back in Navi, and I fucking hate that so much. Just because the guy gets zero respect. Because he's like more of a quiet guy, more of a quiet captain, and like I think most CIS players need like a captain like Solo who just fucking yells at his
Yeah.
players, calls them fucking useless dogs, and he tells them stop tilting and play the game. But
Yeah.
Soneko is like, yeah, you're bad, just play the game.
Alright,
And
okay,
people
wait.
don't like that.
Let's see if we should table this or not, because I think this is the perfect transition about rosters into fucking EE, ruffle, cuffle, fuffle.
Yeah. We can do that.
Okay, so I read an article. I did my
Wait, but
homework.
did you have something to add?
Yeah, I was gonna just shortly. I'm really sad for this general guy because I think he was the closest thing Navi has ever had to having a stable player. Because he had his few heroes and they actually made strats around them, and I think that's like
True.
so
Yeah.
important to
He was
making
good.
a tier 1 team, and they
Yeah.
just didn't accept it. They didn't want to pick him Bad Rider. They didn't want to pick him any heroes. They just picked him fucking Centaur and dog shit heroes that he can't do anything on.
Yeah.
They kept getting these players like fucking Iceberg who are dog shit
Wait.
of the game.
When I think about it, you know what? Fuck Ramses. Keep general.
That's what I'm saying. I think General is
Probably right.
so fucking good, but I don't know why people have zero respect for him. It's probably because he played with Dandy so long, and people are like, Dandy's so bad. Why would you play with Dandy for 3 years?
How good do you think Ramses is?
On offlane, I think he's like a top 25 player.
I think on carry he's probably like
He's top 5.
15, top 10, top 5?
He switched to if
Actually, they're not
carry,
that many.
Top
You're right.
5. Not
Dude,
top
I
5.
think top 10.
that guy's
Top
amazing.
10. Yeah.
He does
Didn't he
everything.
specialize in like particularly like strength heroes? Like his
Yeah.
Sven was legendary
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
whatever. But like I think
He played everything. What do you mean? Name a
But
hero
then-
that Ramses didn't play.
Yeah, he played everything. It was their playstyle.
maybe it was the place that I got caught up with. But
Yeah, the strength heroes was VP's playstyle. Like they just went in with beefy.
Yeah.
Things and
5,
Bren.
IO 4, and just go in. That's what
Yeah,
beef
yeah,
is all
okay.
about. They should be for
I
TIS.
wouldn't say top 5, but like I have a hard time actually naming. Wait,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
That's okay.
thought.
We're talking
Yeah.
about Ramses 3. I don't think Ramses is the best 3 player. But I
Ramses
think they
3
can make
is
it work if they have some patch that actually fits them and if they have some strat.
Yeah, but like I said before, I'm so scared that he's gonna be super greedy because Ramses think he's a fucking god at position 3 and he even just wants to farm.
It fits this patch, does it not? Everyone is AFK farming, bro. You buy Vanguard on fucking offlane.
Well, we
and
have to
farm.
see with the major. That's the next one.
I mean, there's no
soon
patch until the
topic.
major. It's in.
Yes, it is. What the fuck is wrong with you? It was a mini patch.
What? Until the major? No. We
No,
just
there's
had the
gonna be-
mini patch.
Yeah,
there's gonna
that's
be
what I'm
no
talking
patch
about. They
until the
nerfed
major.
heroes.
You
Whatever.
think there's gonna be another one?
No.
No, there's not.
No,
No,
what I'm
it-
saying,
it's
this
just
mini
this one.
patch
Yeah, it did
turned
nothing.
shit upside down. Just this.
What do you mean? Okay, we'll
Okay.
get to
I
that.
don't
I
think
guess.
it
changed anything.
It didn't change anything.
Oh man, I have a fucking hot take here. Shit.
Yeah, let's go EE. I want to know EE because I looked
Okay.
at some stuff, but I didn't find much. Well, I
Okay,
found
so
the tweet long and I
EE,
didn't read it.
I think, is one of the most inconsistent and not, compatible people in Dota 2 history.
Okay, let me pull
He
up this
has
tweet
his
long
way
now.
of thinking. He has his way of playing. If
Yeah.
you're not as fucked up as E in the head, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but like if you're not willing to go away from your fucking playbooks and the rules and think outside of the box, you're not gonna have a fun time.
Dude, we talked about like half an hour ago in the podcast. We talked about pub mentality. People
Yeah,
always play for themselves. Dude, EE will be on a team for 2 years and he will still play for himself through thick and
Yeah,
thin, and then he will
But-
pick
but
all
like-
the players.
he has a track record for being on a team for
Pizza
a
party.
month, pizza party, new team for 2 weeks, another pizza party.
Which
On a
team
team
was the pizza
pool.
party on?
It was
Was it
it was
Fnatic.
Fnatic.
F9?
With Ohio, yeah.
Fnatic.
Oh, Fnatic, okay.
But like, I'm sorry. I like watching EE play Dota because it's fun. Because he does random shit. He smoke gangs his whole team. Sees a player, decides to spin TP out because he needs to farm top lane, and just abandons his whole team. But like,
Okay,
I
but
can't
No,
defend this guy in
then-
his argument. Like,
you
I
know the
think
50-50 EE ones? I want, and you know the good EE side where he does something like
yeah,
out of the box? We need more thinking like that.
yeah,
like, we
my
have
for
God.
sure.
already, but
Dude,
But like,
he's the type of player who TPs in front of the enemy tier 1, then he says, Bone 7, TP bottom and feed instead of me. And he fucking does it, bro.
exactly.
And he's amazing, dude. And whoever follows this fucking thing, it actually wins the Dota.
But like this whole
you
fucking
have to find 4 fucking clowns that will actually listen to this moron who has been on 67 teams
Yeah.
in the past 3 years.
Yeah.
And everyone he plays with, he kicks.
But like who was it? It was Moo, King RD, right?
I don't know.
Hang on.
But the
KRD is
Yeah,
Brazilian.
Yeah, but black and yellow team.
oh yeah,
Uh,
okay. Have you guys actually read what happened?
Yeah.
I have, but I don't remember like.
Okay, so
can you recap?
Zero is a. I think Zero is a player or a manager. I can't.
He's
I
a player,
wasn't
yeah.
clear.
He's
He's
a
a
founder of the
player.
team.
Hero
Yeah, so
holds the
Zero's the
ownership of the
founder,
team.
ownership of the team,
He
and he
registered it.
decided saying that, "Fuck this team. I don't believe in this team.
Hmm.
We're not good enough." But the thing that I really didn't understand was that if he kicked EE or if he just said, "Fuck this team. We're not gonna make. We're
Okay.
gonna pull out."
Have you guys
Or
read
not.
this? This
Because
is
I
a
didn't
bit
understand that, like,
longer-
why they actually split. I just understand that it was a fucking dispute.
They didn't split. So basically, what happened was this guy said they're not going to compete anymore because he had the ownership, which apparently means
Okay, yeah,
if you're the guy registering your team for the DPC, you have the ownership, and so somehow he was able to like cancel that stuff. But I'm not at all sure about what's happening now. So
Wait,
I'll finish the story from the start. I have a pretty good grasp, I think. So
Okay.
he
yeah,
joined this team late, of course. He was like the last player to join the team.
yeah, he
This
joined
guy's
on
been
the
working-
12th of April.
Yeah, this Zero guy has been working on the team for however many months, and then they need a replacement for their carry player, right?
is Zero
they get
part of the
EE.
team?
Yes,
Yes, he was
he's
the
3.
yeah he was the owner, and
Shut the fuck up, Siri.
he owned the rights to the team, and he had the DPC registration and shit.
Yeah.
And basically, what happened, and like after they lost some games or whatever, and he just came out straight, like he always does. Yo, let's kick these 2 guys, and he wanted to kick Zero
Mm.
because he said, "I don't believe in this team," like he always says. I think we should get better players, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, Zero has the ownership of the team, right? And the 3 players who he wanted to stay with, so him plus 2, couldn't leave the team because leaving the team in the minority loses you DPC points.
Yeah.
So the only way he could get DPC points and still kick this guy is if he leaves and he keeps the team as EE. Which, of course, the Zero guy didn't want to be kicked from his own team and then lose his points for nothing, right?
Yeah,
So,
but at that
made
point,
a
how
tweet.
many people are they?
There's still 3 in the team, active roster. So Jubei and EE left. Jubei and Flea. Flea left early to Simply 2 based. I have no idea what that team is. Jubei just left 5 days ago to Simply 2 based. EE still has no team. But then there was talk about with him, King RD, and Moo creating something to go through the open qualifiers.
But
then
EE, King ID and Moo.
yeah.
Mhm.
But then EE is bashing the Zero guy for, saying, okay, we don't believe in this team, blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Whatever. But the thing is, I like the thing that really, like, fucking daggers into my eye, which hurts my eyes, is the fact that Zero, as an active player, has ownership of a team in, because are they in Division 1 or are they upper division or lower division?
Or lower.
Lower. Either way, as an active player, you should not have ownership or management role over our roster.
There is no rule like that though, and like
Yeah, no,
most
but that's just
self-owned
how
teams
that's just how
have
I
that.
think. Cause like, okay, sure, Ocean Esports, best org ever.
Oh, we still had a manager, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
was
but-
still I was in a team. I was not necessarily the captain, but I had a say in what to do,
No, but
and I think
also
that's wrong.
you have to have some sort of way to register people who don't have an org. Like if you're just
Obviously.
five of your mates and you're all really good at Dota, you want to be able to register. So there needs to be some kind of thing. And if there's one main account registering, that's just how it
but
is. If
I
it
think
happens,
I understand EE's point of view as well, but I understand Zero's point of view as well. Like it really that one player has that amount of power in a team.
okay, but does it really matter in this case?
I think it does.
No, I want to know. I don't know whether it does. So
Because the thing is, like,
AG,
even
after
yeah.
AG, we have Beast Coast, right? Are they NA as well?
Hang on, North America
Or their
Division.
No, they're SA, right? Who else is NA? The
Wait,
Quincy Crew is
okay,
really
so
good.
you have Quincy Crew,
Quincy,
EG,
Undying.
Undying, for Zoomers.
Undying. Okay, so is
Wait,
this
Wait, they're
team?
fucking upper division, dude.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
Wait.
really surprising to me that they do not have some sort of management or organization behind them, because they actually.
No, that's the issue with people just being good at Dota. You don't
Yeah,
have
but-
an org. You just don't. You can't
Okay,
make an
you
org
don't
out
need
of
to have
nothing.
an org, but you need to have someone which can be able to think about the team's aspect and
But why? How?
Because it's still earnings.
No, but you have 5 people who are good at Dota, and you're like, oh, guys, let's go play whatever. We don't have teams anyway. How are you
but
gonna randomly?
it's not as simple as
100 people?
because look at this. Because oh fuck, here comes the business side on me. Because your games are live streamed and captured and shown on YouTube or Twitch or whatever fucking live platform every single day, basically.
Mm,
No, but a lot of times, if you play against EG, you're guaranteed to get
okay.
views, or you get guaranteed to have someone that's like, oh fuck this guy, this Zero EE guy is amazing. He's so much fun. Look at his plays. Or like EE being such a character that he is, or a person he is, he's
Yeah.
known in Dota 2.
Sure.
Like,
No one
I
watches
would
them
say
anymore.
if
But
you're in
sure.
the highest division of an esports game in your region, you should, as a player, I would say that you would like to have the backup or safeguard to have some sort of management. Doesn't not necessarily have to be doesn't have to be an org in that say, or have someone to say, which is not a player in your team, saying, okay, this is what we're gonna do, this is how we're gonna earn money, blah 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 blah, sponsorships, this is the way contracts or whatever.
This is
saying-
esports.
This
Yeah,
is Dota,
but
and
this is-
Dota is the most top-heavy esport in the fucking business. That is the
Sure.
problem.
No one else
Because
has
them-
anything.
If they finish last, hiring a manager puts them at a fucking loss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It-
exactly.
Yeah,
So
but
that's
so
the
no
thing.
one's gonna do it
It's a
ever.
give or take. Yeah, but it's a give or take. You want to find someone who's able to take some sort of responsibility. It's like putting a player under that pressure, saying, "Okay, I have the ownership, blah 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 blah. I get to decide who gets to play or not, if we kick or not." It's so much fucking power and responsibility.
Okay, what's the
It's not right.
alternative? There is no alternative.
There is.
What is it?
Okay, sure, maybe
Money and hiring a manager.
yes.
No, but they cannot. They simply don't have money in their bank account, so they cannot hire a manager. What's the alternative? The
But is
only
that a known
alternative.
fact?
Doesn't matter.
They don't want to spend money. Is the same as saying they don't have money. The only other alternative
Yeah, okay,
is
fine.
Valve.
Managers
Valve,
maybe
hold on.
two for
Is
forward
Valve
thinking.
Is Valve going? One player can register the team, but once it's registered, if 3 out of the 5 players say the other 2 are not in the team anymore, then the team ownership transfers. They can do stuff like that. But that would
Yes.
get really fucking political. And the tier 2 scene and the tier like 1.5 scene, let's say, is already super fucked in Dota. So I don't think it would help. Like it would actually, like, you have these one-offs. I think they're one-off situations anyway, like this one, where you have one guy destroying the team because
Yeah, sure.
seems to be
Okay,
a
I get
cunt.
that aspect for
Who
sure.
knows?
But like, I would just say having a player having that amount of power in a situation like this, when it's about qualifying for the biggest tournament in your games, like year, where you can
Yeah.
earn money to actually earn from what you've been doing. Like, even if you get like, what is it, 17th place, you get like 100K or whatever it is. I don't know what the pricing is, whatever, but you earn money. And like, even these top 8 teams are able to earn some sort of money in local tournaments or whatever. Having someone on the outside, which is not in the core 5 playing the game, trying to win, helping or meddling these situations is really, really good to have.
Yeah.
It's like saying
But
if we go to
they
tier,
can't
it's
have
like saying,
one.
yeah, sure, but okay, it doesn't have to be a mandatory role. Have an organist like a esports org behind them, but having an outside partner which is not in the game every single day practicing, working with the team in that matter, having that person outside and saying dealing with these issues should be very, very, helpful in that matter, and
Where
I
are
don't
they gonna
know.
find a guy like that?
I don't know. Like, sure.
You can make an org for like all the tier 2 teams, and then say you register with me. You pay me very little. I'll register your team. Then you get like a qualification mark from me, and anyone joining your team will see you have that qualification mark, which means that if some disbanding happens, this sort of shit won't happen because I'm in charge and not the actual players. You can do something like that. If there's a guy like that,
Exactly.
fine. That would be
I
great.
think that should help a lot in this situation, for example.
But it would be
because in this-
private. It wouldn't be related to Valve. And I don't think
No,
Valve
for sure,
can do anything in this
But like,
case.
like in that case, I think it should be within that team or that group or whatever you would call it. Like, if I wouldn't call fucking Ocean Esports an org for that example, like a Discord server, whatever, you would have some sort of management or leadership that would help with these situations, to guide them or whatever. Because having an active player dealing with this, it's tough for sure. And I feel for EE as well, because that one guy felt like, yeah, we're not making the results, some people needs to get kicked. I like these 2 guys and myself, of course I will keep these 3 and kick the other 2 and see if we can do better. Now they didn't get regulated, so they're fine for the next year or like the next season, so to speak. But it's shitty for E, but in E's aspect, I can imagine he's hard to work with because he is a character of himself. But I think, like, not saying that I'm a fucking oracle and know what's right and wrong, having an outside person to deal with this could be very, very helpful. Register the team, helping with these aspects, small player-based contracts, doesn't need to involve money, or just commitment or whatever. In that aspect, I think that would be very, very helpful for small or even tier 2 teams like this. Because having 5 players where one player has the right, okay, I own the team, I decide if you get kicked or not, it's tough.
I mean, literally though, where's the link if I can find it? It's literally a sign-up page by Valve.
Yeah,
it's like,
I know.
Sign up your team here.
And I think it should be like that,
one.
because you never know. You might get hit. You might hit the magic number. And you get a 5 stack with fucking Immortals rank 50 to 25, and they go to TI. That's fucking cool. And they might get picked up by an org because holy shit, these guys are beating these teams.
I mean,
you might strike lucky. For sure.
What was the team with Misery and Moo and stuff that got second place?
Digital
Wasn't it like
yeah. They
but,
didn't have an org to begin with.
Yes,
They were all pros.
no, but they
They did.
had. Yeah, they
They
did.
did.
They did.
They were DC, yeah.
They're DC.
They had
They had
DC?
fucking
Okay.
Sunsfan behind them.
I didn't consider DC as an org, I guess.
No, they definitely they had even more people than Sunspot for sure. They had like 4 people.
Fuck, I need to piss
I think they
again.
even had a cook or something.
Yep. They moved into fucking Shannon's house. I mean,
Yeah, it
Sunsfan's
was
house.
in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of like not that official.
I just think this is an NA shit show. I think it's stupid that you're going to like a $1,000 tournament and you don't have any contracts for your players. I think that's fucking retarded.
Okay,
Okay,
but
so the
like,
registration page is literally this.
Yeah, but the question is then, is this Valve's fault or?
No, it's not. It's the player's fault. But I still don't understand how this can happen. Literally more than 10 times for a team where E is on, and that people still sign up to play with him without any contracts or anything or any guarantees. I think that's on the people, and I think they should get fucked because it's their fault.
Do you remember all that drama we had a while back with when he was on Secret and then that streaming bullshit?
Yeah,
good drama. We need some more drama.
No, but I mean, like, I think what Vat's saying is correct. Like, I think the esports scene is learning. Just to take like parallel, it's not the same game or whatever in the same genre, but like within Overwatch, they have worked so much more like in their franchise league, like with player contracts and whatnot, to protect the players, protect their franchises. And I think like Tier 1 Dota should be the same thing, you know. Even if you get kicked, you need to have at least 2 or 3 paid salary or whatever, because
Dota doesn't have any salary though, unless you're on a top like Liquid or something Tier 1 team. You don't have salary.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Tier 1 teams, like you need to.
It doesn't happen in Tier 1 teams though. That's only
yeah,
what
but I think that's the issue. But I think that's the issue with Dota.
Yeah, but hold on. This is a great topic, which can fill a lot of time anyway. But
yeah, I can go on a fucking spree on this shit.
My final take is that if you are on a team with E and you get fucked and you get kicked from your old team, like he's been kicking people for the past 6 years, I think you should get fucked and it's your fault.
True.
No one you got into and it's your fucking fault.
You took the risk and you got fucked. So
yeah, you got fucked, bro.
Well done.
E won again.
Yeah, fucking no, but he didn't win. There's no team now, and there's an extra. Technically, there's an extra slot from a.
Yeah, but fucking watching get picked up with Cloud9 with some fucking garbage roster, and they were gonna flunk.
It doesn't matter. Which leads us to the next thing, and possibly last thing. How
last thing?
Does stuff currently work to qualify to TI, and what slots are there, and who is actually qualified?
We have so many more topics, dude.
What do you mean?
We
don't have.
We have the whole fucking major.
We can talk about that, but it honestly, the teams that come into your mind are probably qualified.
Okay, but let's track back. Let's track back.
Because I'm not even sure about shit.
Okay, no. First of all, I think we should talk about the major, which is coming up.
Yeah.
Okay. Brick, number 1.
Yeah, fucking.
So this is how it goes. Basically, this whole year, nothing has changed about the DPC. You can still qualify by points, and you can still qualify by open qualifiers.
Yeah.
There's literally no difference.
Is there actually an open qualifier? Because I don't understand.
No. Wait.
There is.
But the thing is, it's not, isn't it? No. Wait.
Okay, we don't know shit.
Knoxville said.
I swear there isn't one.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Just to be clear, there were open qualifiers to TI. They were the open qualifiers to the DPC Season 2. DPC Season 2 was the preceding for regionals. Next up are the regional qualifiers. You can't be mad at an ability to make roster changes at this stage. That's Knoxville's statement. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What you
I don't know what that means.
Didn't tell us anything.
I know. I'm as confused as you are.
There is no info whether there is open qualifiers or not.
No, I think the way it works is for either the season or for the major, there's an open qualifier, but not for the actual TI.
Yeah.
I think.
Then OG's not going to TI.
Probably not.
Probably not. No.
There's no there's like a 0.005% chance or something.
OG.
Every team has to choke, and they have to get first.
How do I even fucking look this up?
Okay, so OG's chance of going to TI, they're not even the top 23.
Okay, so all the teams for the current major, any major starting 2nd of June, going to I don't know, when is it? 13th of June. All the teams seem to be locked in on this page, right?
1 second. I have too many fucking tabs open. Neo. Yes. No.
I think yes, because I don't see any teams that are like normally on this page. You have like some teams that
Okay.
are.
So
On
also
the
was
tournament.
right. The statement is for the first time since the international 2014, there will not be any open qualifier for TI.
Okay.
So there are only open qualifiers for the majors.
Okay. Why do I not see slots then?
So, Knoxville made a fucking spreadsheet. So EGVP, IG, Team Secret are guaranteed a direct invite to TI.
Right. Send me
They
a
have a
spreadsheet.
slot. Yeah, sure.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, these are the 18 teams in the major. The ones displayed on the any major page.
Yeah, it's not in Discord. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 teams which are basically sitting a 98% chance of getting a TI slot chance, which is the Lions, Quincy Crew, Beast Coast, PSG, Team Aster, and Thunder Predator. Then you have 4 teams which are sitting between 57% and 73% chance of getting into TI, which is T1, OB Neon, Vici Gaming, No Ping Esports.
OB Neon and Vici Gaming have a much lower percentage on this thing. Why?
No, right. I said the wrong thing. Never mind.
No, but
You
like
have-
they have a
yeah.
lot of points, right? It's just
Yes.
that they
But I
can get
think-
less, I guess. I don't know.
Yes. It's because they are locked for TI, no. Present at the coming major, yes or no. Made result locked to TI slot if they top or not. And then there's different notes. So T1 73% chance, and then you have OB Neon, which has 6.4% chance to going to TI. They are not presented at the major, but they have the points. You have Vici Gaming, No Ping Esports, Liquid, Spirit, TNC Predator, Monaco Gambit, Nigma, Execration, which is present at the upcoming major. So they are eligible of getting points to be one of the 18 teams to go into TI. But do we know if there'll be wildcards or what's the fucking name for it?
Nigma is super hardcore.
Are there any wildcard seats for?
Yes.
Yeah, there are.
TI.
Yes.
Okay. Does anyone have the TI page for Liquid?
Because I remember that Team Bold is going to be in some close thingy with OG for the TI slot.
Okay, so that must be the thing. TI 10, right?
Yes.
The international.
Yeah, but if
10.
you go regional qualifiers, it's something.
Okay.
Weird.
So if you pull up the international 2021 page, we have 4 teams locked because they're 100%, right? Mathematically. Then we have Dota Pro Circuit teams, slot 5 to slot 12. Then we have qualified teams, 1 for each of the 6 regions. TBD. So I guess that is what these people are playing. And so if I go for the NA one, we have Quincy Crew, Undying, Arkosh, Black and Yellow with 3 people on their team. Sad Boys. I'm interesting that Black and Yellow is on that list at the moment.
Wait, well, what list?
Wrong.
Where are you?
Go to the International 10, the Liquipedia page.
Everyone.
And then,
yeah, but I think that's wrong.
No, it's fine because everyone who is not 100% qualified, which is like 3 teams there now, is put into this.
Wait, are you going regional qualifiers
right.
or
So
not?
they're gonna disappear.
So everyone who is not 100%, which they will be after this major, right? The points will lock.
Yeah.
They will be out of this and then into TI anyway.
Yeah.
So this page will be clear of probably 3 teams or 2 teams. Each page will be clear of 2 teams, basically. Depending on what.
Yeah.
SA,
So if you
like NA1 will have 2 less, SA1 will have 2 less. I think EU1 will have 1, 2, 3 less.
Okay, so these are the ones that are eligible to actually qualify,
Yes.
so to speak.
yeah. Okay, this makes sense.
So in NA, you would say Quincy Crew, Undying.
Quincy Crew, Undying will probably get slots
four
before this
Zoomers.
thing.
Yeah, and 4 Zoomers, I think. I don't
And
think
4
Arcosh
Zoomers,
or any
probably.
other. Yeah, I don't think any of the other teams will be able to.
And
get
then the rest of them will fight for the what is the slot called? For the
Wildcard.
qualifier, basically.
Yes.
Instead of
maybe.
qualifying through points.
Yeah, and South America is basically, I would say, Beast Coast, Thunder Predator.
I mean, then again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 open slots to be grabbed by all of the regions before the regional qualifiers happen. Right? And some of these teams, like OG, for example, can't get any of those 8 slots because they're not at the major.
Yeah, it actually might be that might be a TI with OG.
Maybe, but the qualifiers are going to be sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, what time are they going? It doesn't say, sadly. Oh, no, maybe it does. Hold on. No, it doesn't.
Does not.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be end of June after major, probably.
When is TI?
5th to
Of August?
5th to 10th. 5th group stage 5th to 8th, main event 10th to 15th. So it's 10 days. 5th to the 5th to the 15th.
Yeah, so end of June sounds right. What you're saying. Cool.
Won't it be like mid-June?
They'll probably announce the dates like right after major finals.
Yeah, because they won't know how many people are in the actual qualifier until the major is concluded. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, there's gonna be good games.
But yeah, for the major though, you have Alliance, which is in the fucking playoff stage. Winner bracket already. You have T-Master.
Who's on T-Master right now? T-Master is China, right?
Yeah. T1 is Southeast Asia with Marsh as a captain and Cuckoo and 23 Savage and Zephyr. You have VP, Eastern Europe, you have Quincy Crew, NA, and South America you have No Ping Esports.
Oh, they have HFN.
Yeah. Matthew
Nice.
as well. Group stage seeds, Liquid, PSG, TNC Predator, Team Spirit, EG, Beast Coast, which are, wildcard seeds, Nigma, Secret Vici, Invictus, Execration, and Monaco Gambit. But how the fuck does the wildcard work?
Okay, I'm gonna explain this shit to you guys. So they play the 6 teams play a round robin. 4 of them go out, and the other 2, the top 2, go into the second round robin with the other 6 teams. So it's a 8-team round robin. Scroll down the page.
Group stage.
In that group stage round robin, 6 teams go through. 2 go up upper bracket, 4 go lower bracket.
Yes.
And 2 teams are eliminated.
But none of the playoff teams go into the.
What about the playoff seeds?
The playoff teams. Exactly.
Yeah, but
they don't go into the round robin or the group stage.
There's only 4 fucking brackets.
What do you mean 4 brackets?
Round.
Yeah, that's exactly the right number.
Yeah,
no,
it's 1, 2,
5
3,
teams.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 teams. It's fine.
Oh, also look, you have 6 teams in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
But you have 4 matches, right? Which means actually you have 8 teams needed
playoffs,
to play
double
those.
elimination bracket, grand final. Okay, never mind.
Which means
Sorry.
2 extra. I'll just explain it out for anyone actually ever listening to this. And then you have 6 teams in the group stages.
Yeah.
Plus 2 teams from the wildcards, which makes 8 teams. Now, 2 of those will go to the playoffs, completing the 4 matches. And the other 8. Wait, does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. The other 8 will be in. No, sorry. The other 4 will be in the lower bracket, And then the ones losing from the upper bracket, from the playoff bracket, will drop down to the lower bracket. And that will complete it. So basically, once the group stages are complete, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 8, we have 12 teams. Out of the original, how many is it? 18 teams. Yeah. 6 plus 6 plus 6. 18 teams originally. Once the round robin and group stage is done, we'll have 12 teams. And then they'll drop down into the lower brackets from the 4 upper bracket matches. And then it will be a tournament as usual.
How long does this tournament last?
Up to the 13th of June. So from the 2nd to the 13th.
7? No, that's what, 6 days or 7?
That's like 10
that's
days,
yeah,
12,
9,
11 days.
11 days. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was
There's
looking at the I was looking at the number of series. It's actually a lot of series.
There's a rumor on Twitter going around that Chinese teams might not be able to make it to.
Oh, they fixed it. They fixed it. So the major pretty much bought them all their touring tickets, so it's fine. They all got
Okay,
visas.
good.
Nice. Yeah,
Alright.
it's a major.
Prediction then, who wins?
Who wins the major? Let's see.
Few top 3.
Okay, top 3.
Doesn't have to be in order.
Biased as fuck. You
Okay,
ready?
top 3 secret.
EG.
Fucking hope not.
Fuck you, man.
I think VPIG VG.
I think Secret, EG.
2 Chinese?
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
think Secret, IG. No, Secret, EG. IG.
Last major it was China West.
I think secret Liquid will show up at a bet and then IG.
I think Liquid top 6. Seeker's gonna bomb out top whatever 12.
Also, there's a question whether Liquid will be playing with Sumail or not.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Probably.
They haven't announced anything. It's very weird what's going on with Boxy, but I guess he doesn't want to say anything.
Yeah, it's some personal stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, we'll see if Liquid qualifies for TI, which isn't unlikely at all. If Boxy does come back, and they did say they would give the slot back to Boxy if he wanted to, 100%, right? Because they are a team, and that's actually great for the scene, and etc. etc. We'll see what happens there if they're actually better with Sumail or not.
Male God.
Doesn't matter. They still said they're gonna give the spot to Boxy if he wants it. So it's
Yeah,
just if he wants to play.
So I'm saying if he does come back, we'll see whether maybe they'll be really good beforehand and maybe much worse in TI, or maybe they'll actually be still good. We'll see.
What I think is I don't think he's coming back for now. I think they're gonna play the major with Sumail. I think Boxy is gonna be like, can I come back? I haven't played Dota in like 6 months. Sumail is owning. I'm just gonna let them play. I think he's gonna play a TI. I think Liquid will somehow qualify for the TI. Where's the tweet?
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, who do you not want to qualify to TI?
OG.
Out of what teams? Everyone or what?
OG.
These teams?
I somewhat agree, but then again, if you could say, oh, Wings will qualify for this TI, I'd be all for it.
OG.
But if OG doesn't qualify, we'll have boring as fuck teams.
No. We still got EG, man. They're gonna kick our butt and take in Sumail.
Fuck off.
And that's also a possibility. If a team like qualifies for TI, can't they just kick their mid player and take Sumail?
There's some like 2-date limit on kicking people and not, but that might just be for the points. I'm not
It's
sure.
the same shit. Yeah, it's the same shit we had like years ago, right? When all the secret shit was happening, where they kicked their players like 2 weeks before the deadline.
Yeah.
They took Cartesian Zyback or something like that.
Didn't those teams always end up in last place?
Yeah, they finished 16th.
Ah, boy.
I don't know. I don't think there's any team I wouldn't like to see, but
OG.
It'd be weird having a
OG.
TI without OG.
I
No,
really
we're
want
fucking
Liquid to make
marvelous.
it and to play well. I want
What about Nigma? You little
Nigma. I
fanboy?
want to make it, but like,
I think
fucking
Nigma is sleeper. I think they have like some massive strats and they're gonna win everything.
No,
Yeah.
they're gonna choke.
no.
Copium.
If Kuro draws some shit out of Weeha is gone, so he's not gonna draft Batrider every game. So we have a chance. I mean, out of all of these teams, I think Nigma is my number one team who I want to win. But
Yeah, I agree with that.
we'll see. Let's hope they. I mean, ILTW has been doing well. I hope they draw some more like diverse shit and fuck it up. But we'll see.
I have this weird feeling that Secret is somehow gonna bomb out.
I
Very
think like
easily.
it's very possible this year that some weird team like say T1 for example, or like well any of the Chinese teams they aren't that weird, but China has been winning for a while. Like it's super possible that some of them are gonna show the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, that's always TI, right? The favorite never wins TI.
True.
I don't remember the last time a favorite won TI or even got top 3.
Yeah.
Maybe EG when they if EG is gonna win and they get top 3 or top 4.
I mean, Liquid
but
was kind
Liquid.
of favored.
Yeah, I was gonna say Liquid made it like top 3 like every year since they won or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even the year they won, they
Yeah.
were quite good. So.
Oh really?
I
They
mean-
were good when they won.
No, yeah, but you know what I mean, like favorite to win or whatever.
Only 3 all finals, they were
Sure.
good.
I mean,
No.
Secret has always been a favorite to win, but they've always fucking choked, which is.
I think
Yeah.
Yolo's completely right. Like some fucking SCA or SA team. Like last major, dude, SA was fucking owning. Where are these
Yeah.
placements? Like they just OB, Neon, Thunder Predator, they just all show up. They
Was
have
a
some
major
Imba strat and nobody
Singapore.
has them figured out. They have some weird timing that like they do 2 minutes before the Western teams and they just smash.
Yeah, let's actually look at this one. Singapore, we had
Yeah, I have it open.
some weird shit. 5 people in playoffs, 5 group stage, and then 6 in wildcard. And then it ended up with IG first place, EG second place, LGD. I don't know about LGD to be honest. Third place, and then we had Liquid 2-0 losing against IG on the 4th place.
LGD is always just solid. Like patch doesn't matter for them. They just play China Dota. It's like pinnacle of China Dota. Literally, like when I think of China Dota, I think of LGD. So
What do you mean,
they
Paris?
will always play top 6 unless some
Paris.
weird shit happens.
Dota française.
Uh-huh. Oui, oui.
Oui.
But yeah, I think China teams are strong. Nobody knows them except China teams.
Didn't LGD have a junior team at some point?
Yeah.
They had LGD.
They had a
FY,
European team at one point.
Oh god.
Yeah, LFY, blah blah blah.
Or like if you want to say it, a white team.
Oh, they
What
did.
the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't
Non-Asian
remember
players.
that team. What team? Who was on it?
I
I just remember junior one.
Yeah, I remember LFI.
Yeah. They
LFI
were
was-
super good as well.
Yeah.
Did they like change rosters? But China teams are very different anyway. They're all org based. Fuck that shit.
Oh, that team. Yeah, I remember this team.
LGD, Faith
think-
Beyond.
Oh, it's 2013, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is legendary. Fucking Brax.
Black, Pycat, Misery, Brax, X-Freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then you have CDEC, which fucking
LGD int.
lost. Yeah.
Cool shit.
But yeah, let's go back to the potential teams who are going to TI. So lock teams are EG, VP, IG, Team Secret.
Yep.
And probably Alliance, 99-93%.
Yep.
Quincy Crew probably.
Quincy and Beast, they're in the same region though. But that
Okay,
region
I would
is
say Quincy.
trash, so they're
This would be a
locked.
fucking huge upset if any of these top, what is it, up till Aster don't go to TI. I think that would be a huge upset.
Okay. TP, Thunder Predator. They by the way, they're not making it to this major. I'm super not sure why, because they have enough points from what I see, but I might be wrong. Thunder Predator will probably make it. They have Leo. I don't know anyone on the team except for Leo Style, I think. Oh, actually, MNZ. MNZ, Leo Style. Frank Moose, MJZ.
Liquid is actually a really low percentage to go to TI. I didn't know that. I thought they were like 35.
Yeah, they are.
Only 20.
Who was it again? Viking played really well just for stuff that didn't count for DPC.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, they had 3 seasons, and they stomped the first season. They were owning even Secret and shit. And then the second season comes where DPC actually comes in, and they just fucking blank out and go to Div 2.
Yeah, man.
For Nigma to go to TI,
Top 2.
needs to be top 2.
That is insane. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
Or
no
to
other
lock
way.
TI for sure.
No other way.
I mean, they can go through regionals still, right?
Yes, of course.
Yes. But that
Which-
means OG.
Exactly,
And
fuck
Liquid needs
OG.
to be top 3 to actually be locked for TI. And Viking.
Yeah, it's gonna, dude. The regional qualifiers are gonna be
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Wait, Blind
Holy
Viking
fuck.
isn't on this list.
No,
I mean, we have. Wait, is this the right team? No, this is CIS, right? Eastern Europe, Western Europe. Here we go. We have. Okay, Alliance will be gone. Don't worry about them. We have Liquid, Nigma, Tundra, OG, Viking. Already, like those 4 teams or 5 teams is insane. It's gonna be an insane region, and then you have like.
That qualifier is gonna be more hyped than the major, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I fully agree. Holy fuck. Also, it's just one spot. Just number 1 gets through. Everyone else gets fucked. Typical Dota.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Should get a manager.
Dude, just call up Ozo. Let's sort them.
What?
Yeah, we talked about this. Oh, this is a preview.
We also have Brahme, which is like the I don't know. It's
They trash.
2 out of 5 of the old. What was it? The Spartan team,
They trash.
the Greek team.
Really like
trash.
The Spartan, Skylark, Focus, some UK player, GG, Stomanen, and some
a
I don't
UK
know.
player. Oh my god.
They have a Bulgarian though.
What is this team?
Level
oh,
up.
Stomanen. Oh yeah. This guy's good.
Do they have level up? Funnick and LeBron on level up.
Yeah, level up is fucking legit. I don't know.
Okay.
This
There's another post
qualifier
of
is insane.
Knoxville, by the way. VP has so VP, EG, IG, Secret have 100% chance of getting
Also, we
a
talked about
direct
this
invite.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but this is another graph. It's very nice.
I have that
Fuck
one open.
Knoxville.
I love graphs. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. Never mind.
I mean, I think that's the overview, to be honest. Well, what do you
Really
guys?
lengthy overview.
How much time do I have? We spent about 2 hours. We'll cut a bit.
Oh, fuck! It's 1:15. No,
What do you think
fuck.
about the way it's done? So you have about a quarter of the points for season 1, then a quarter of the points for the first major, and then a quarter of the points for season 2 and the second major, respectively.
I think that's fine, honestly.
I think it's good, but it's confusing as fuck.
What-
Like us looking at this shit.
It's just because Dota has never had like a stable format for
That's
TI.
true. That's true.
Like, we just we have 2 slots. Let's make it fucking open quarterfinals. Who fucking cares? Let's go, right? Every fucking single time, right? So maybe this is a good format. I think it is, but I
But
still
that
miss.
means-
I think open qualifiers are like so good for Dota. I think it needs open qualifiers.
You mean the
Anyone can make it.
completely
This
open
Cinderella
qualifier?
story, bro.
Yeah, that's
They
true. That's
need
true.
this like next year. I really hope they bring it back somehow.
Yeah, we
I don't
need
know
to.
how you free up the spots, but somehow you need to make it happen.
Dude, we need to sign up our trash team to get wrecked in like round
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, round 1.
We
What you
can't
mean
do
round
it.
2? You think we'll get to round 2? You're mad, bro.
Round 1 we wreck with our fucking techies Ember strat. What do you mean?
Oh, legendary. Send Ursa 9 tangos top.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I Dota is the Cinderella esport with the TI prize pool and being so top heavy. It has to have this open qualifier, I think.
Mm.
That's almost
I
feels too
agree.
professional for Dota for me.
Yeah, yeah.
The league format, right? But
I
I
really
like
hope.
it, but still.
Yeah, but wait. That's another conversation for another time. Because I can go into fucking detail about
Yeah, man.
this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope in like 3 years we won't be a fucking corporate esport like most of the other esports, where it's not about skill or talent. It's about fucking
Right.
lobbying and getting the right players on your team with the right salary and money. Fuck that shit. Holy shit.
But okay, say what you want. Whatever. Fuck it. I'm going there. Say what you want about Overwatch and franchise leagues and whatever sports and whatnot.
It did work, yeah.
It does work.
Okay, no, it doesn't work. Tell me how it works. Tell me.
Oh no.
Gimme.
Oh, 3-hour segment.
Hang on. I need to put this in my mouth.
Okay, well, we're gonna finish in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
put in- put
Tell
in.
me how it works.
Okay. So we can all agree that esports in Dota 2 is very top heavy.
In terms of what? Price
Yes,
pool? Sure.
Prize pool.
Mm-hmm.
everything.
All the money is at TI. It's fucking, what is it, $35 million?
Yeah, go on.
Plus.
Spread out amongst, what is it, 14 teams or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Top winning team gets like $10 million. Within franchise sports or esports, you buy in as an org with the capital, with money. You are promised commercial time, your brand, your sponsors. You are promised a set amount of money. You are also eligible to earn more money if you're doing well. Also, the team that you have is eligible to get a standard contract, which is pretty much equal across the board. Sure, the top teams might have better contracts because
on.
you are earning more money.
Mm-hmm.
Lower team contracts
Mm.
within the same league in the same division are still making good money
Low team
within
contracts
that division.
in
What I'm
Dota
saying is,
don't exist.
in Dota it doesn't exist yet.
Mm.
But what I'm saying is there's different divisions. So especially like in, okay, let's say Overwatch. You have the Overwatch League, which is the highest division.
Overwatch is so artificial. It's a bad. Okay, go on.
Yeah, well, okay, sure. Yeah, I kind of agree with you with that. But what I'm saying is, if you make it to the Overwatch League,
Mm-hmm.
in an aspect, you are promised a set amount of money as a player. If you get in there, you're kind of set. You are promised a contract. You get these earnings. You get a salary. You are eligible to earn extra money if you win a league or whatnot. Then you have tier 2 league, which is contenders, so to speak. Not the same amount of money. Might be a basic contract, might be some bonuses on like winnings. But if you in the Overwatch League, it's a franchise league, so you have a whole fucking league behind you which is able to pump money in. In Dota, the only way that you can become a fucking millionaire in Dota is if you actually like become either win a major, maybe top 3 consecutive years at TI.
Mm-hmm.
You have some fucking good players in Dota 2, which are in shit teams that are not making money. Sure, they might make like $100K a year, dollars.
So tell me the issue.
The issue is that it's not consistent.
Consistent to what? Consistent with what?
No, just
Consistent
in
with
general,
people
like
getting money?
You don't know. No, well, yeah, in a
That's
sense.
the only thing you've mentioned.
Yeah, but at the end, you like, in some way, you want to be able to have a stable, like, if you're at that level, you want to be able to make money and be kind of stable on what you do and make sure that you feel safe in your environment.
Okay,
Be
okay,
protected
but
with contracts and money and whatsoever, and be saying, okay, if I join this team, I'll be able to get this, and this, and I'll
yeah,
be
but
safe.
okay, but none of that makes Dota any better. None of that.
Then how would you
in my
make Dota
opinion.
as a esports better? I'm not saying
No,
franchise is the solution. I'm saying that it's not bad to
Okay,
go that way,
okay.
but maybe venture out and make it a bit more complex and a bit more safe in that matter. Because franchise can be very volatile for sure. but
No.
it guarantees your game and your league profits, and so to speak.
Okay, I think franchise does make it more stable. However, what I care about the most as a viewer, and maybe as a player, but if I wouldn't have any money, I might not care about it as a player, is the quality of the game. And I think Dota has the highest quality out of any esport. And I watch some other esports sometimes, of course, not as much. In terms of just like thinking about the game and how far people push it. Because people are not complacent on their freaking salary or whatnot. It's literally all about skill. It's all about thinking. It's all about strategies. And it's one of the reasons that I don't only love like Dota and playing it, but also watching it, because it is only about how good you are. It's in some aspects it's a massacre, because if you are not good enough, you don't have a salary and you need to find a place to live, right? And so it would be much nicer to have an org to provide that shit for you. But all the other esports, from what I've seen, end up with the teams being organized by money and bureaucracy and politics in some minor fashion. And the end result is the game itself not being played as at high of a level as it could be played at. Of course, the balancing people have a big aspect in that as well, and we have one of the best balancing personas or just developers in the background ever in Ice Rogue. But disregarding that part, the money part seems to only fuck esports over by making it much worse qualitatively in terms of the actual gameplay, not like the production, not the content. Fuck all of that shit. In terms of the gameplay, I think to some degree I'm probably being an elitist fucking Dota retard here, but I think Dota is at such a good quality, and still the reason why people play this game and look at it like, yeah, this is the best quality. It might be difficult as fuck, but who gives a shit? It's the best thing there ever, not ever, but like the best thing you can get in terms of that sort of competition, is because it's just based on skill. It's not based on all of this franchise bullshit, on all of this economy around it. Like, sure, the economy around it suffers a lot in terms of maybe even I don't know what casters and all the talent gets paid, but like in terms of player salary for sure and all of that, it might suffer. But as I wouldn't say a spectator, but more as a person who really enjoys the game, we gain so much off of it. Off of it. It's
for
just
sure
insane. Like,
I think
there's no other game that's like this.
No, for sure. And I think it's wrong of me in that sense to make a parallel from like Overwatch or COD or whatever, because in like Overwatch or COD is very simple. It's like click hits and you win.
Yeah.
Dota is very complex in that matter, which we covered before as well. It's a lot of parts. You need to think a lot. You need to have a fucking PhD to be able to be good at the game, or barely good at the game. Like, it's super complex, and like what I'm trying to get is like, maybe if you franchise Dota, you need to simplify Dota. And I think the question is, if
Fuck that.
how exactly are you willing to simplify Dota even more than it's already been, or not? Because if you simplify Dota, maybe you will reach out to more people. But then again, are you willing to sacrifice that aspect of Dota is that complex, beautiful game that we all love? Are you willing to sacrifice that or not to reach out to more people?
Yeah.
I think that's the difficult aspect that they have. They're able to pump out that much money and make it top heavy because you have all the fucking Dota nerds who loves the Dota battle pass and spend a lot of money. I don't spend money at all at that battle pass ever.
Can you show me your sniper skin, please?
Which one? The one that owns, you mean?
Show pass, battle pass.
What do you mean?
level.
What?
I have never spent $1 in Dota 2.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Ah.
no.
Okay.
But yeah, I completely understand what you mean. for sure. And I think it's a very complex matter on how Val wants to tackle it or how the organizer wants to tackle it. Like, because I think you need to look at the gameplay of Dota 2, but are you willing to sacrifice that? And I don't think you are.
Well,
and I don't
I'm
think you
not, for
should.
sure not.
I'm not at all either.
It's just the people who have the money and the people who make money off of it, i.e. tournament organizers, etc., might be prepared to do that. And
I think so.
Oh, hold on. That's a reason why a lot of tournament organizers don't organize Dota anymore, from what I know. Like, you have very few that actually, number one, organize Dota tournaments, and number two, organize good Dota tournaments. Like, ESL is pretty good, in my opinion. From just the past, like, 5 years of history, right? They might have fucked up. Was ESL the one involved with that coach shit? I don't even know. Who was it? Whatever. Like they actually care about the game. I think it might just be branding like bullshit that they made us think they care about the game, but I think they care about the game. And most tournament organizers who don't care about the game just don't host it because it's not profitable.
Yeah, but also because there's a lot of work. Like you say, it's not profitable, it's a lot of work. And like ESL and Dream League are not willing to host it 4 times a year. Because
it's also
they
in
will
comparison.
earn from it once a year, but then you have like the tournaments which was it like in Thailand, GAC or whatever.
Yeah,
they still haven't paid out the fucking tournament money, prize money to the teams.
Yeah, but it's the usual scummy shit of an evolving industry, whatever. But like,
because organizing an event in general, takes a lot of structure. You need to make sure that you earn money. Like you say, like profit. It's not an easy thing, and not everyone is able to do it.
And
that's what I think with like franchise is a safety, because the orgs push in money. But yeah, sorry, go on.
Dota will never be Overwatch or League, ever, absolutely never. Why? Because nobody wants to watch Tier 2 Dota, absolutely nobody. And because nobody wants to watch Tier 2 Dota, is why tournament organizers don't give them high prize pools. And if nobody wants to watch Tier 2, why would you watch Tier 3, for the love of God, when you can watch Secret that's playing tomorrow night at 8 p.m. after you get off work?
That's the issue though, with like compared with other esports, they can host some bullshit shit, from what I know, and they get money for it, right? In comparison to Dota, they get money from other esports just because they're fucking franchised and like they have an economics around it, which is great for the money. Good for you.
Yes,
we care about the freaking game. It's like,
yes, but Tier 3 Dota or Tier 2 is not exciting to watch. Meanwhile, you have League of Legends frogs, like 12-year-old. He doesn't know what team he's playing. He's just watching the game.
Yeah, but
like CS:GO and
that's the
shooters,
issue.
people are watching the game because it's exciting, no matter who's playing, which teams are playing. Look, he got a fucking 3-man headshot. Holy fucking shit!
Okay, but CS:GO and stuff like that is very different from like RTS games.
The closest thing Dota will ever have to like a consistent prize pool and even like what do you say, salaries, is what we have now. Maybe a little bit more with the leagues, and maybe they could put a little bit more money on the Tier 2. I don't think Tier 3 is ever happening. I don't think amateur tournaments are ever happening or coming back.
Sure.
I think that's how Dota will always be. It's too complicated of a game. Why would you watch Tier 2 when you can watch Secret, pick insane heroes and insane strats?
Yeah.
Nobody can watch 12 games of Dota a day.
We'll see what happens. There's so much shit that could happen. Like, it could stagnate completely because the same 40 players are doing the shit each year.
As players retire, new players will come in one by one. That's what's been happening for years now.
Yeah, that's what's been happening now.
Not really. To be honest.
No, it has. It has.
Yeah, sure. Now. But
what's happening is that all the veteran players that are like legends of the game are moving to post 5, post 4 coach positions. Meanwhile, they're getting new players who are fucking mechanically insane and have the hunger to go and win TI.
Yeah, I love it though. To watch it, it's so good. Fuck.
I've watched a lot of esports. There's no team game that is like Dota.
Yeah.
What you mean, League of Legends? Isn't that your new favorite game, by the way, Vat?
Yeah, let's go on the last topic on this thing.
You want to talk about League of Legends?
Fuck no. No, fuck that.
Okay.
I think we should call it, honestly.
Okay, good night.